Hi guys. Yes, I'm hitting with the natural today. So you guys just bear with my look. But today I went and I seen my grandmother, my brother, and my babies, my nieces and my nephew. But my animated lovable baby, my youngest niece, she had prompted an interesting subject for me which kind of melted my heart just a little bit and made me sad at the same time. So, if y'all don't mind, we're going to have a little bit of story time because I think what she said is interesting. She had told me that because she had heard me talk about my friend to my grandmother, and she said, Titi, was it the man that I saw on video chat? That's the friend you're talking about? I told her yes. And she said that what did she say? She said somewhere in the terms of y'all should date because TT you need love or somewhere in that aspect. Basically, she reminded me of myself how I used to be with my mother and both my parents. I used to try to marry them off or get them to marry each other because that's how kids think during those nature. They think love is so easy to find and so easy to get and so easy to hold on to. That's the beauty in nature that kids hold and possess. But yeah, she was like, Titi, you're like 30 something. You need to be loved. So I had to tell her that friends can be just friends and they don't have to do otherwise. But she was so invested in marrying me off because she felt that I deserved love. But what she wasn't realizing is that outside of God loving me first before any man, there was them. All my nieces and my nephew, the minute they was placed into my arms, I knew there was nothing in this world that I wouldn't do for them or nothing in this world that I wouldn't do to protect them. Wheelchair or not, I love them with a passion, and that's what love is for me. You never know love until you look into a child's eyes or until before before even then you recognize what love really is when you open a relationship to God. And then when you finally look into the eyes of children, that's what love is to me. And I see that my baby has a lot of it for me. Well, a lot of investment in me to find love, but that's just her breathing life into me in trying to hopefully maybe because she wants to see her TT loved the way that she should. But she doesn't realize that they show that to me every time I'm around them. They show me love because they don't see my challenges I deal with every day. They don't see the disability. They see their auntie. And they see the fact that their auntie loves them to death. I hug and kiss on them every time, and I try to take as many pictures with them as I can. But yeah, she sort of reminds me of myself as when I was little, because that's what I used to think love was. I thought that love was easy to be fixed. Like relationships or friendships could be easily fixed with just talking to or looking at one another. And sometimes it is, depending on the hurt barrier that you have. But kids' hearts are beautiful. They don't think like adults because they're young. They want to embrace what life is in the right now sense, not in the future tense, not in their past, because they haven't lived long to have a past. So they think that adults should think the same way as kids do. I'm telling you guys this story to tell you this, that sometimes it's okay to embrace what it's like in thought of something that you're real passionate for. Like, if you have a dream, don't dream afraid. Dream big. Dream like kids do. Once they have a dream in their mind, they're set for that goal. My other niece, she is, I asked her what she wanted to be when she get older. She says she's debating between something and a lawyer. I couldn't remember the first one she said. But I told her to go for a lawyer because my grandmother used to nail me down into being a lawyer when I was younger. She wanted a lawyer of the family, but she was inspired by anything. My grandmother was inspired by anything that I did. But that's what I told my niece to go after. If she wanted to be a lawyer, do that. Do whatever it is that you want to do and build your purpose while you're young. Everyone has a purpose. They just have to fulfill it and not be afraid of it. What I'm saying is this: don't think like a child, but have the ability and thought process that I can do anything as children do. They don't have a sense of negativity of the world or how life really is. They're carefree because they know what they want. Children do know what they want, regardless of what people think. Adults need to strive for that more. Know what they want and go after it, no matter what people say. Don't let anyone deter you from what you want. Always believe in anything that you feel that you can accomplish. When I heard that conversation today from my niece, the youngest baby I told you guys about, it made me think, because one day I know I will find love again, but it's all in the process of God and who He decides to send in my life. But right now, all I'm doing is focusing on myself, my relationship with God, and my goals. Love will come, but it filled my heart knowing the fact that she feels that way. So I want you guys to dream big without a fear or care in your mind that you cannot do it. Believe that you know that you can. That's all it takes. Think of my baby when y'all think of this message. And think of me. Like I say always, y'all can do anything y'all can if you just put your focus to it. I try every single day to reach every last goal that I have. And I still build goals as I get older. It doesn't matter what age, if you have goals and you have set dreams, achieve them. You only have one life and one life only. Don't give up on anything you want to do, no matter what the world sets upon you. Thank you guys.